Okay guys, we're going to be testing to see what's wrong with this controller. It's usually a Thumbsticks. If you guys look, that one seems to be okay. There's this one that I'm having trouble with. If you look, we'll do this. It doesn't go back to 0 right away, so I know there's an issue with the left thumbstick, so I'm going to replace that. I'll show you guys how. We'll move it up. Oh, might be other problems with it now, it just fell. So I bought this kit off Amazon to repair Xbox controllers, Xbox One controllers. As you guys can see, this is everything that came in it. It was about 10-15 bucks on Amazon. I don't quite remember the price. But we're going to be using these little two thumbstick replacement things and fixing this. Let's see how this goes. And here's my little helper. So right where the batteries go, there's this little screw that we're going to have to remove first. You're going to have to break the sticker, which avoids the warranty. But I've had this controller for about 2 years. Let's just do this. Okay, that's out. So next you're going to want to go around the seams with like a butter knife or this little tool and just pop everything out. This comes out. You'll do the same for the other side. So I took the other side off, and now I'm guessing we have to undo these two screws on each side to start taking more stuff off. So after you take all the screws out, the controller seems to come apart like this. And maybe this comes out. And this is it. I guess we're going to be replacing this. If you guys look, it gets stuck. Doesn't come back. Okay, I guess you can see that. Let's get replacing. This little piece right here you could lift up so you could actually get more room to get to the solder. It's right over here. This lifts up so you have more room to solder or desolder. Okay guys, now we're going to want to get the solder on the pins hot. Then use a solder sucker to pick up the solder. We'll do that. I believe there's like 15 of them that we have to get. You guys are looking at that. It looks like this is going pretty good. Might have to do that one again. And that's all you pretty much do to get it out. So I'll just turn off the camera for now and do the rest of them. So as you guys can see, I went around each little pin and used the soldering iron to get the solder hot, and then used the solder sucker, as I like to call it, to get rid of the solder. And now we should be able to pull the little thing right here just out. It should wiggle right out, right? There we go. It's the bad one. It's actually pretty hot. Okay, well, I'll replace that now. It's the bad one. We're going to put in the good one now. And that's what the front looks like. Let's see. So I popped the new piece in place. It's kind of tough getting it in all the holes, but I managed. Let's see, where was it? It's this one right here. As you guys can see, we just got to, actually it's over here. Just got to solder it back up and it should be good. Just give me a second, I'll solder it and we'll be good. Hey guys, you don't want to use too much solder, especially on these ones over here. That should be good, just a little amount like that. Gotta wait till it gets hot. As soon as it gets hot, the solder will melt. So you can just put it over there. And just let it get hot. Okay, so that's another one. Actually, this back solder joint doesn't look good. That should be good. It's my first time soldering, actually. And it's actually my first time fixing a controller. So I soldered all the pins. As you guys could see, some of the solders are pretty bad. It's actually my first time doing it, and I didn't let the metal heat up. I actually got impatient and stuck the solder directly on the soldering iron, which you shouldn't do. But it's all in now, so let's put on these little guys, whatever they're called, and go test it out to see if it's good. Because sometimes when you buy parts, the parts are bad. Let's go check. Okay, so we're back to this app on the Xbox, and we're going to test it out. This is the one we just replaced. Oh, you guys see? It comes right back. Oh, it's hard to do with one hand. Comes right back. And there we go, the controller is fixed. Okay guys, so that was my first time replacing a thumbstick in one of these Xbox controllers. I actually thought it was pretty easy. I think the hardest part was taking these apart, separating the plastic from the controller. That was actually the hardest part, I thought. And if you guys want to know, like, the soldering iron kit was like 17 bucks with free shipping through Amazon. And this kit right here with all the tools is 15 bucks free shipping with Amazon. So that was about the same price as like a third-party controller maybe, and I was able to fix one of my official Xbox controllers.